America's justice system has a punishment problem.
The United States is 5% of the world's population, but we have 25% of the world's prisoners. Incarceration does nothing to stop the crime from happening again, and frankly does nothing to alleviate the pain associated with the crime.
One might expect that survivors of crime would want harsher prison sentences, but survivors are actually some of the biggest advocates for justice reform.
Freedom of speech, change happen! Freedom of speech, change happen!
Crime survivors and their voices illustrate what in the system broke down. These are people that turn their pain into power.
These crime survivors are fighting to change our justice system to focus less on punishment and more on healing and crime prevention. And they're winning.
What is our responsibility to end the cycle of violence? We have to make investments in righting historical wrongs.
I never thought I'd be a gun violence survivor, much less an activist. We all got a part to play. If we play our part, you know, it's game on. It seems like April 18, 2012 every day for the most part. I was in the backseat of my sister's car. The bullet ended up going through the bumper, the trunk, and the back seat before entering my right hip and tearing up everything in its path. I felt like the only way to heal for me was to try to understand. I want to talk to survivors like myself, try to say, what is it that we can do now that we are the ones who've experienced this?
One thing that is often missing in conversations about what will keep us safe are the people that are victims of crime. And so part of our work is trying to do just that, being responsive to victims' needs. We need to create communities that address the root causes of crime, that prevent crime, and that keep people safe.
As a child, I was sexually assaulted from the age of 2 all the way to the age of 4. I once again was sexually assaulted as an adult when I was 18 years old by a close friend of mine. All the work and the involvement that I've been doing in recent years, it gives me joy and passion because I always felt lesser than.
Welcome to Survivor Speak 2020.
Someone who's Puerto Rican and queer, you never have positions of power, you never have influence. And just knowing that I'm able to take my story and really make changes, it just brings so much gratitude and so much healing.
Crime survivors for safety and justice, you are amazing. Y'all give yourselves a hand.
My name is Dr. LaDonna Butler from St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm a survivor of domestic violence and childhood sexual assault. As a survivor, I think it feels different, it lands different for me to say that I have been harmed. And yet I still believe in our capacity to be more together. Now, this does not absolve anyone of causing pain and being held accountable, but it does pose an interesting question to our society. What is our responsibility to those who have been harmed and then cause harm? What we need is a commitment to seeing value in each other, understanding that no one is disposable despite what their worst actions were.
Last year, survivors helped pass Florida's first criminal justice reform policy in over 20 years. The bill created job opportunities for people with felony convictions and removed barriers for crime survivors to access victim compensation and resources.
I've been able to not only just change something for this moment of time, but this can be something historically that changes for people that will come after me.
It's survivors that are experiencing these crimes doing the work and healing through action.
Healing is a journey. When we connect as human beings, we can bring about true healing for ourselves, our families, and our community.
Thanks for watching this video. We encourage you to share it to help us get the word out. And be sure to subscribe to Freethink for more great stories every week.